Hey you guys, it's Marilyn from the Gold Table, and here I am. I have in front of me a blog post that I wrote on July 24th, and it's titled, What Rocky Balboa Taught Me About Winning in Business and in Life. For those of you who prefer to listen to audio instead of reading, I want to go ahead and actually read the blog post to you. And here it goes. The Rocky Balboa Mindset. Why Growth Demands Discomfort. I have a confession to make. I've only watched one Rocky movie and I barely remembered it. But recently, my husband convinced me to watch Rocky 4. I didn't expect much, but by the end of the movie, I was all in, you guys. I was sitting on the edge of my seat, completely hooked. I was the one watching while my husband was fast asleep. For those of you who haven't seen it, spoiler alert, here's what happens. Rocky agrees to fight a massive Soviet boxer named Drago. Why? Because Drago had just killed Rocky's best friend, Apollo Creed, in the ring. But Rocky doesn't choose to fight him in the comfort of home. He flies across the world to take him on in Russia, on Drago's territory. Rocky didn't just prepare for a big fight. He deliberately placed himself in one of the hardest environments possible. Why? Because he knew he needed to train differently to win. He knew he had to get out of his comfort zone. While Drago trained in high-tech gyms, Rocky was running through the snow, chopping wood, and carrying logs in the Russian wilderness. Freezing temperatures, high mountains, harsh, unfamiliar terrain. A place that was not home. But he didn't complain. He trained daily and hard. He put himself in an uncomfortable, even painful circumstances with intentional effort. Rocky knew this fight would take more than heart. He had to go where he didn't want to go. He had to do what others wouldn't do. And he had to become someone stronger than he had ever been. And that kind of growth only comes through discipline, through consistency, through showing up when it's easier to stay in bed. And that's the truth for us too. Rocky believed he could win before he had proof. Now, I want to stop here really quick. There's a little debate going on in this house with that. I believe he knew deep inside that he was going to win. But my husband, shout out to my husband, he doesn't think so. He believes that it was because of his wife and, all this stuff. But anyway, regardless of that, I still feel that he won, but it was because he believed he could do it. But anyway, let's get back. All right, so that pain fueled his effort. It gave him purpose. That belief fueled his effort. It gave purpose to the pain. And here's what hit me hard. You can have all the passion in the world, but without faith, hope, preparation, and persistence, you won't reach your full potential. As a leader, entrepreneur, or business owner, you have a Drago in your life. You have a Drago you are facing. Maybe it's a challenge in your business. Maybe it's the discipline you've been avoiding. Maybe it's that calling you've been running from because it feels too hard. But let me ask you, where is your Russia? Where do you need to get uncomfortable in order to grow? What would change if you trained like Rocky? Intentionally, daily, and with belief. Yes, you need faith. Faith is so important. Yes, you need to hold on to hope. But you also need to put in the work. Show up. Stay disciplined. Keep pressing forward. You don't have to be the strongest in the room. You just have to be willing to train harder, dig deeper, and stay consistent, especially when it's hard. You have to hold on to faith and hope no matter what comes your way, even if you don't see immediate results, even if it doesn't make sense. That's how you win. That's how you get ahead. So today I want to ask you, what do you commit to doing today? It's Rocky time. I'm cheering you on. With love, your encouraging friend, Marilyn.